"If you can play Chopin, I'll marry you," said the CEO. What the single dad did left her speechless. The rain poured endlessly that evening as Ryan Parker clutched his worn-out umbrella, guiding his 6-year-old daughter, Emma, down the busy New York street. Life hadn't been kind to Ryan. Once a promising music student, he had abandoned his dreams of becoming a pianist after his wife passed away, leaving him to raise Emma alone. The weight of bills, daycare costs, and endless double shifts as a café worker had stripped him of everything, except his love for his daughter and his music. One evening, fate intervened. Ryan's cafe was catering for a corporate gala hosted by a powerful CEO, Olivia Bennett, a woman known as much for her sharp intellect as for her seemingly impenetrable heart. She had made headlines for publicly declaring during a press conference, "If you can play Chopin perfectly, I'll marry you." People laughed it off as a joke, a whimsical challenge from a woman who didn't believe in love anymore. But for Ryan, those words would soon mean everything. While serving coffee at the event, Ryan noticed a grand piano on stage. His fingers twitched with longing. It had been years since he'd touched real ivory keys. Emma, holding his hand tightly, whispered, "Daddy, play something, like you used to for Mommy." Her innocent plea cracked open the wall he had built around his heart. Ryan hesitated. He was just a server here, invisible to the powerful people in the room. But Emma's hopeful eyes gave him courage. As guests mingled, Ryan quietly sat at the piano and began to play Chopin's Nocturne in E-flat major. At first, no one paid attention, but soon, the room fell silent. Each note was heavy with love, loss, and longing, his entire life story flowing through the music. Olivia, the CEO, turned sharply toward the sound, her expression unreadable. When the last note lingered in the air, a hush remained in the ballroom before a wave of applause erupted. Olivia stepped forward, her usually stoic face softened with emotion. Who are you?" she asked, clearly moved. Ryan stood nervously, introducing himself simply as, "Just a single dad who loves music." Olivia's eyes glistened as she admitted, "I haven't felt anything in years, until now." The next day, Olivia personally invited Ryan and Emma to her office. Over coffee, she revealed her story. Once a passionate pianist herself, she had given up music and love after being betrayed by someone she trusted deeply. Her famous statement about marrying someone who could play Chopin had been a shield, a way to keep people away. Yet Ryan's heartfelt performance had broken through that barrier. "You didn't just play the notes," she said softly. "You played every ounce of your soul." Ryan, humble as ever, simply replied, "Music is love. I just wanted my daughter to feel it again." His words struck Olivia in a way no grand gesture ever had. She offered him a job as a music consultant for her foundation that supported underprivileged children, giving him a chance to rebuild his life while sharing his gift with others. Weeks turned into months, and the connection between Ryan, Emma, and Olivia blossomed, not as a whirlwind romance, but as a friendship built on kindness, healing, and shared dreams. Olivia spent afternoons teaching Emma piano, while Ryan brought music back into Olivia's life. One evening, Olivia sat by the piano as Ryan played again, tears of gratitude streaming down her cheeks. "I said I'd marry anyone who could play Chopin," she whispered. "But I never imagined I'd find someone who could play my heart back to life." Ryan smiled, his hand gently covering hers. "Maybe love isn't about promises or conditions," he said softly. "It's about showing up, and staying." Their story didn't end in a grand wedding under flashing lights. It unfolded slowly, beautifully, as two broken souls and a little girl built a family, not because of a challenge, but because of love's quiet, transformative power. And sometimes, that's the greatest music life can play.